Well, Jamaica Scorpions yesterday secured their most impressive win of the season thus far. Now, the Scorpions, they got the better of Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, and they didn't only get the better of them, my people. It was done in an impressive way. They won the game by 223 runs. Yes. Gonna be walking you through a scorecard so you can hear exactly how the players did. We're also gonna be talking Raymond Reefer. We see where Reefer has been cleared of all CWI charges relating to the Super 50 Cup final. Remember that was a big issue when Raymond Reefer, the captain of Barbados and the captain of Jamaica Scorpions, decided that they weren't going to play the final because of the condition of the pitch and the field. So we'll talk about that later down. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, my people, I have just started a new Instagram account dedicated to this channel. It's called Sports to the Bone Official. Make sure you go on over and follow the page or follow the account. All right, let's get into it. So, Jamaica Scorpions beating Trinidad and Tobago Red Force by 223 runs. Now, coming into this game or going into this game, I can imagine that Red Force, they were thinking, they definitely need to go out there and try and get this win. Because, starting this round, they were just about a point or so behind Guyana Harpy Eagles. So they were definitely eyeing up a win. But it didn't work out that way at all. So let's take a look at how things went down. So Jamaica Scorpions batting first, 372 in their first innings. They were put into bat by Red Force. Glenn, he was the man that basically saved the team. 140 not out of 234 balls, 12 fours and 4 sixes. So he led the way there. Abjai Mansingh, 67 from 127, also chipped in well. Jermaine Blackwood, he got 61 off 105. Kurt McKenzie, 31. Now, bowling in that first innings for Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, Joshua James, 3 for 40 from 16. He was supported by Kyrie Pierre, who got 3 for 87. Now, Brian Charles, Terrence Hines, Yannick Correa, and Jason Mohammed, they all picked up a wicket apiece to help Red Force in that first innings. Now, Red Force batting in their first innings, they scored 165, chasing 372. Right, so in that 165 for Red Force, we saw Joshua Da Silva batting very well. He scored 86 off 192, 14 fours and 2 sixes. He was supported by Terrence Hines, who got 29. Now, bowling for the Jamaica Scorpions, Marquino Minley with 3 for 37 from 11. He was supported by Abjai Mansingh, 3 for 41. We also saw OJ Shees getting 2 for 32, while Odin Smith and Brad Barnes picked up a wicket apiece. So that's how things went in that first innings batting for Trinidad. Now, their bowlers did better in the second innings, bowling out Jamaica Scorpions for 187. Scorpions, they were led by Brandon King, who got 89 off 142. We saw Abjai Mansingh with 27, Alden Thomas with 22. Now, bowling for Red Force in that second innings, Brian Charles getting 4 for 82, while Kyrie Pierre picked up 3 for 43. Shannon Gabriel 2 for 28 and Joshua James 1 for 22. So that is basically how they did in that second innings. Now, the Scorpions, as I said, my people, they won that game by 223. So let's just take a look at the Red Force second innings batting. 165 all out. I think last night when I did the video, they were already 8 wickets down. So they lost the last 2 wickets. So pretty quickly. 165 all out of 37 overs. They were led by Brian Charles, who got 28. We saw Terrence Hines with 17 not out. Jason Mohammed 23. Cooper 24. Now, doing the damage for Jamaica Scorpions, Brad Barnes, he did pretty well, 4 for 19 from 7 overs. Odin Smith, 3 for 19 from 5. Abjai Mansingh, 2 for 27 from 4. Marquino Minley chipped in with 1 for 34 from 7. So Jamaica Scorpions, my people, walking away with victory. Putting a little bit of a nail there in Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, in their journey, if you will. As I said, they came into this game, wanting to try and see if they could get by Jamaica Scorpions, but unfortunately for them, they found a Jamaica Scorpions team that was resisting. They they did their thing. All right, moving on. Raymond Reefer, the captain of Barbados, in the Super 50. Now, Raymond Reefer and his team made it to the final in the Super 50 Cup. Unfortunately, we had some issue with the weather. Umpires decided that everything was good. The captains decided that no, man, the players can't take the field in this sort of condition. And, we had a big problem over that. Anyway, there's some information here on the Sportsmax website. I'm going to be sharing it. So the headline says, Reefer cleared of CWI charges relating to Super Cup final. So it says the disciplinary committee of Cricket West Indies have stated that the disciplinary committee of Cricket West Indies have stated that any attempt to lay charges against Barbados Pride all-rounder Raymond Reefer after non-playing of CG United Super 50 Cup final was nullity, right? They said that this is due to match referee having no jurisdiction to hear such charges. A source told Sportsmax on Friday afternoon. They said the ruling came after a meeting on Friday. Afternoon with the written decision set to come on Monday. Right, they say Cricket West Indies have also been ordered to pay Reefer's legal cost. Reefer and Jamaica Scorpions captain John Campbell were charged with breaches of CWI Code of Conduct for players and officials relating to their decision not to attempt the toss as instructed by the umpires during the CG United Super 50 Cup final between Barbados Pride and Jamaica last year. They say after a lengthy rain delay, both captains decided to forfeit the game by not showing up to the toss. Right? They say Campbell apologized for his part in the matter and was issued a 4-match ban while Reefer's attorney challenged the charges. Well, Reefer's attorney challenged the charges and he came out victorious. So what's going to happen with John Campbell now? Will CWI issue a statement? Will they say anything as it relates to John Campbell getting a 4-match ban and having to apologize? Very interesting, my people. I tell you, something is always keeping where our cricket is concerned. Big up on yourself. Stay safe.